After only 2 Americans survived a deadly abduction over in Mexico, some lawmakers and law enforcement agencies are calling on the White House to designate Mexican drug cartels as terrorist organizations.
Fox's Mills Hayes is live in Brownsville, where survivors are being treated at a local hospital. Mills, what do we know now?
Caroline and Rashi, Texas law enforcement here tells me that this horrific abduction would never have happened if the cartels didn't have such a stronghold in the country of Mexico. But right now, those 2 remaining survivors are still being treated in this hospital right here. And the 2 deceased bodies of the other victims that died in the attack are still in Mexico. The FBI says they are working to bring them back on U.S. soil. Latavia McGee and Eric Williams survived a violent encounter after crossing into Matamoros, Mexico from Brownsville, Texas, for one of them to get a cosmetic procedure. Their friends, Zindell Brown and Shahid Woodard, died after federal sources say they were mistaken for Haitian smugglers.
Thousands of Haitians that are in Mexico right now, and what you have is you have these smaller factions, these cartel organized groups that are recruiting Haitians to carry out some of their organized crime.
The Gulf Cartel is responsible for the death of these 2 Americans in Mexico, but the cartel's influence is spread throughout the U.S. Lieutenant Christopher Olivares with the Texas Department of Public Safety says cartel's main objective is to go after, kill, and get information out of rivals.
These cartels are going to continue to operate and become even more bold and become even more powerful as no action is being done. That's why it's very important that the federal government takes action now, designate the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham says he will introduce bipartisan legislation in the coming days to designate cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Second step that we'll be engaging in is give the military the authority to go after these organizations wherever they exist. Not to invade Mexico, not to shoot Mexican airplanes down, but to destroy drug labs that are poisoning Americans.
But the White House says that won't help.
Designating these cartels as FTOs would not grant us any additional authorities that we don't really have at this time.
And right now, the state in Mexico that those 4 Americans visited is under a level 4 do not travel advisory. But here, the law enforcement tells me that they are really encouraging Americans to not visit any parts of Mexico, even the more touristy areas and more popular resort destinations like Cancun and Cozumel, because you can really never know if you'll be caught in the middle of cartel fighting. In Brownsville, Mills Hayes, Fox 26.